Hello friends, welcome back to Dr. Anjali's channel, and today I'm standing in the balcony to welcome you back to this channel and a new discovery. I'm going to show you a new vegetable, unlikely vegetable, which for some it's a squeal of joy, and for others it's a new discovery and wonder what it is. So here is it. I'm going to show you, and then we will move back to the our kitchen. So there, can you see it? I have 3 discs over here. So those are the 3 discs, and guess what it is? It is bamboo shoot, which has already been dried and pickled so that the toxicity is removed. And now we are going to cook this in a traditional Mangalorean style gashi or coconut curry with tamarind. So let's get into the kitchen and start cooking. So we are now in the kitchen, and this is rest of the preparation that I have here. Let us zoom in. Here, what do we have in the prep? We have a cup of coconut grated. I had frozen it, so that's why it looks like a block. There is 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder. There is 1 sprig of curry patta or curry leaves, 1 onion, and my masala dabba, from which I'm going to use mustard seeds and red chili powder. There is a small marble sized ball of tamarind, and there is half a spoon of methi and the bamboo shoots. So now I'm going to cut up the onion and bamboo shoots, and then we will come back to shoot. Okay, so there it is. We have now cut up the onion. And there we see we have cut up also the bamboo shoot. So I have made it into thin slices or semi-thin slices, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the tadka and then grind the coconut with the masala. So let's see. So there you see I have put the casserole onto the gas and lit the burner. Now we are going to do a fodni. So I'm using coconut oil since this is a kokani recipe, and coconut oil is best as that is what is local for them. So about 2 teaspoons of coconut oil goes in. And to this now we are going to add the curry leaves. No, let's add the mustard first. So about a spoon of mustard. There, it's smoking and nice. I'm going to switch this off because okay, we need to add the methi. So let's put in the methi to make it aromatic. I've spilled some, so I'm just picking it up. Yeah, and I'm going to switch off the gas because nothing else is going to go into it. And I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and this I'm going to let it cool now. So once it cools, I'm going to grind it along with the coconut and the coriander powder. So I'm just adding that in so that it gets a little whiff of heat and becomes fragrant. Okay, so let's check on our masala. So I have crushed the block of coconut so that the fodni gets mixed well, and we are able to grind this cooled fodni now. And meanwhile I have started the rice pot over here so that the rice will be cooked by the time the curry is ready, and we have garma garam rice and gashi to go with it. I'm also going to fry rice papads which I have in stock to go with this meal. So let's grind this now. Now I have removed the masala into the mixer jar for grinding, and that is the empty pot. Now I'm going to add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of coconut oil and start frying the onions, so that once the masala is cooked, we can add it to the boiling pot. So I'm going to fry the onions in this, and I'm also going to add the bamboo shoots once the onions are translucent. So there goes the coconut oil, about 2-3 teaspoons. Actually I added a little more, and then that is our chopped onions. So I'm going to put it to the oil. Always crush the onions with your hand while you are adding, so that they fry well and homogeneously. Okay. Give it a stir. Keep it on sim while you are grinding the masala, so that they don't burn. This will be done while we are grinding the masala. So that's our masala. Let us add salt to it. This is a 1/4 spoon, so I'm adding about 3 of them. So about 3 of these 1/4 spoons, so that makes it 3/4 of a spoon. So that is my usual quantity for salt, and I'm going to grind it now. Okay, so now the onion has fried to translucent. It looks red because we have fried the masala in it before. It's not burnt as such. And now to this we are going to add our bamboos. So the bamboo shoot which we had chopped and kept, we have added to the... Usually Konkanis boil this separately, but since this bamboo which I bought from Trikaya is already pickled in brine, it is ready to use. It is not poisonous anymore. It has already been taken care of and processed with salt, so it is all ready to use. So I have put it into the pan along with onion, and I'm going to cook this. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. So there you see I have added a little bit of water, and I'm still in between grinding the spices. So we will come back to this later. Meanwhile we will cover and cook. So that's the lid. Cover it and allow it to cook while our masala is ground. Let's check on our pot of bamboos. So it is bubbling away. Let us give it a stir. And to this I am going to add the curry leaves now. So that sprig of curry leaf goes into the pot, and I am going to stir it. Stir it in a little bit and let it cook covered. Lid goes on to it. We will leave it to nicely cook up, and our masala is ground and ready. So I've kept the jar here. So it's a nice smooth paste which I'm going to add to the pot of bamboo shoots and onions which are cooking after they are cooked nicely. Let's check on our bamboo curry. Okay, so it's still cooking. The water has dried out. Let me check if it is cooked. I'm able to cut through the vegetables. It does seem like it has cooked. And it will cook further as we put the curry paste. So what we will do is, while this is cooking a little bit more, I'm going to get my papads fried for this meal, and the rice is bubbling away. So let me add the masala to this. I'm going to give this jar a wash and add the extra water to it. Giving it a stir. And this I'm going to allow it to cook on a sim. So there are the papads. We have already nicely fried them, and let's check on our curry. Okay, it's boiling, so it's time to actually switch it off now. Looks nice and thick, will sit nicely onto our rice, boiled rice. Okay, it's got a nice color, as authentic as my friends make. Smelling lovely. I will allow it to boil on a roll, medium roll rather, for 5 minutes and then switch it off. So covering it. Meanwhile, here's my rice. It's ready, steaming hot, and I will go out and set the table. So there I have got the food out for us to sit down and eat. We'll show you. So there, that's the steaming hot curry, keel as they call it, keel or something like that. And Konkani, it is bamboo shoot curry, nice and thick, to be mixed with rice, hot rice, and eaten. And papad on the side. There are a hoard of pickles over here, which if we like, we will add to our plate. So let me serve it. I'm serving my father first. Let me give you a closer look of the curry. There it is. That is the bamboo shoot curry. So, if you like the recipe and you want to encourage me to explore new ingredients and show them on my channel, do subscribe, share and like. Thank you for watching Talkative Anjali, and bon appetit. It is dinner time and I have served the afternoon's Kerala curry, or the tender bamboo shoot curry, and I'm going to enjoy it now with rice bhakri or akki roti. So this is typical Mangalorean, right? And they do make the bamboo curry with pathiri, as they call it. So let me focus it. That's my food today. How beautiful it looks.